I know you want to do this, not because you're a bad person, but because you want to seek revenge and inflict pain on the person who caused you so much hurt and sadness. What you're doing is like seeking revenge because that person was a liar and a traitor who made you feel worthless. Therefore, you want revenge and you need to watch the videos. Thank you very much for your support. If you find this content helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for helping share this message with those who can benefit from it. I know you want to do this, and these were the topics we discussed a lot about how to deal with narcissists and get back at them. But personally, I don't think you should seek revenge. Instead, focus on yourself. I understand it's not always easy when there's a lot of pain and sadness, and we can't always understand what happened in this situation. So I know you want to do this, and I want to address this in the video, sharing tips and suggestions on how to deal with narcissists. We wanted to talk to the narcissist, right? And wanted to know how to deal with them and understand them. I'll tell you in the video, God willing. The most important thing in this matter is to ignore them. Don't listen to them at all. If there are narcissists trying to get your attention, calling you or sending messages, you might feel anxious and think, I want to communicate with them to convey my message and find out what happened. This won't be easy, especially if you love them because you want to know the reason and find a solution. This will let the narcissists control you as they contact you when it suits them and at their convenience. Imagine if you were the one who wanted to communicate and they ignored you. They might block you and you wouldn't be able to contact them again. Indeed, it's really tough, isn't it? There are so many things you want to say, and you want answers to your questions. However, you might find yourself unable to reach out to them, and this can be incredibly frustrating and painful. In reality, many people struggle to communicate with those they care about, unable to express themselves or convey their thoughts. You may need to endure this situation. You want answers and to unload the burdens in your heart, but if you do this with a narcissist, they may not listen. There's a barrier inside them and they won't care about what you're saying. They only want you to do what they want, regardless of your feelings, explanations, or the responsibility for what happened. If you stop contacting them, they may try to manipulate you, causing tension and pain, severing the connection between you. You need strength to understand and overcome this, knowing that silence infuriates narcissists because they seek attention and love. If they can't find it, they become infuriated. You're not tormenting them because you're a bad person and want to hurt them. You're doing this to seek revenge, not to harm them. I understand that you watched this video seeking advice on how to deal with them and get back at them. Many of you are frustrated because you've been ignored due to your simplicity or lack of manipulation skills, but there's nothing else you can do. If you play the same game they play, they will win because they are experts at it. Not because you can't do what they do, but because they are the type of people who will continue playing until they get what they want. You know what else will happen? They will calculate you, send you messages and calls, and eventually you will respond. This will be very difficult for you, and you know it. Will you respond with more anger and resentment? If you play this game, it will drain your energy and time, and you won't achieve anything because that's what they always do. They enjoy awakening the anger within you, and that's what brings them joy. If you take control again, focus on your life and future, you will achieve the same result, but this way will be faster. This means that if you play these mind games and try to seek revenge, you'll waste a lot of time and effort, and you won't achieve anything. You're simply going in circles, and in the end, you'll discover that it's all pointless and just a waste of time. You really need to move forward in your life, even if it's after realizing that your life is more important than this. You need to love yourself and prioritize yourself over manipulating someone who doesn't care about you and is obsessed with winning over you. The answer is to cut off the relationship and get rid of these narcissists, realizing that there is no future in such a relationship. By reclaiming your time and energy and progressing in your life, you'll learn that you don't need to engage with these narcissists and that there's no benefit in playing their games. This mental space will help you think about yourself, address the situation on your own, and move forward. These games won't help you because you'll try to resist communicating with these narcissists. You may try to block them or not interact with them. I know it's not a permanent solution and you're still affected by the shock and psychological impact that occurred, but when you focus on yourself and think about your situation, you'll do something for your benefit. You won't keep dwelling on this issue because it will give the other party power. If you want to do this, don't respond so they don't think you're rejecting them. Instead, you can keep your phone away, and if there are messages coming from them, put them in a separate mailbox so you don't see them when they appear. This depends on how you manage communication from your side. If you don't want any communication, that's not a problem, it's your right, and no one should pressure you or force you into something you don't want. However, keep in mind that a narcissist may not respect this boundary and may do what they want, so you must take steps to protect yourself. Try to accept that this person may not be what you thought, and they may not offer what you want from this relationship. This means you need to protect yourself and do what strengthens you. There will be good days and tough days, and that's normal, but the most important thing is to protect yourself and try to empower yourself. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. You can do this. You'll find people who can help you, and there are professionals who know how to assist in such situations. You don't have to go through this alone. There are many things you can do now to help build your character, improve yourself, and understand what's happening. But you have to search, look around, and try to find the support you need. Don't worry, you can do it, and it will be the best journey you've undertaken, making you happy that you accomplished it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions regarding the channel, leave them in the comments. If you have any advice or ideas on how to improve the channel, send them to me.